I don't know if anyone is live out there, but I did not mean to switch to this screen. This is awkward. How are you? We're gonna go back to the stream starting soon, in just a second here. Every time I press 1 on my keyboard, the shortcut goes to here. And I tried to make an exclamation point, which some of you might know is Shift 1, and it still went to here. This is great. Having a good time. This is amazing already. We're gonna go back to that screen and continue to prep. Your notifications are so delayed? They're not delayed, because I'm not supposed to be here. Thanks for the follow. Did we get a follow? Maybe the little bot is just catching up. It's catching up. I'll be right back. So silly. It's so silly. I'm gonna turn the mic off too. could hear him talking and was, wait, I never got the notification. Have I kicked out of the official club? And I'm back. I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Yeah, and the camera's already, you can tell how interesting this stream is because the camera is also losing focus. Maybe that's a hint. The camera's like, hey, this stream's getting really boring and loses focus, and that's why it's like this. That's why it's like this. Yeah, every time I hit 1 on my keyboard, it goes to this screen which is really great when I'm streaming, because I like switching to this screen because I feel like I can talk to you guys a little bit better for whatever reason when I have a bigger head when my head is taking up more real estate on the screen, essentially. But even if I'm just like typing in anything, like I tried to make an exclamation point and it switched to the screen, which is, so I accidentally started the stream early. The camera's getting sleepy. Aw, it's getting eye boogers and getting lack of focus. I don't know where I'm going with that. David Rick Smith, thanks for being here early. Megan, you're here early as well. We're gonna draw some more monkeys. I went to a wedding and took some photographs. I pull up one of those photos and work on it, and I want to get into Puntober stuff. I'm 3 days behind my prep already, so let's do it. Samurai Simians, exactly. P. Diego's early. What's up, P. Diego? P. Diego is a part of the Puntober list. How was the wedding and how'd the shoot go? The wedding, it was cold, windy. The bride was beautiful. The groom was so handsome. The shoot was good. I was nervous because I don't know, just being like a photographer for a wedding, like I feel like so much can go wrong and you can mess it up, but I think it went well. I need to look at the photos. But yeah, I'll hop into it. I'll start up the Friday art stream. Power of Wacom. Let's get into it. Sorry, I thought my hair would look better like this. This is nice, actually. I don't hate it. Late was good. You'd never seen the opening? It's like, yeah, I think every time I see it, I think I'm funny. I need to make more content for this stream, honestly. I need to stop whatever projects I'm doing on the side and only make content for the stream. You need a claw clip? What's a claw clip? I'm glad you got to witness that opener. I'm doing well, Lace. I'm a little tired today. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm really hoping this stream like pumps me up. I'm looking for a good pump up stream because I woke up this morning and almost could not get out of bed. Not gonna lie. I just made myself a coffee. So we're gonna draw. We're gonna hopefully have some fun. Let's have a good stream. Let's do this. Let me pull up the chat so I can read it better. There we go. Now you guys have my full attention over here. Lace, how you been? We need to get back to the fountain pen of youth. Oh, I know, Megan. I know. I think the fountain pen of youth is coming after season 1 of the podcast ends, honestly. Because I can't do both in the same week. Yes, we have October. All good. Had a shitty day at the job. Oh, man. That's no good. Sorry to hear that. But yeah, it is Friday. Do you have our Saturdays and Sundays typically your weekends then? That's good. My week is Tuesday through Saturday right now. I typically have Sundays and Mondays off, and I really like that. And what is this music? Oh, it's on shuffle. Get out of here, shuffle. Oh my gosh. I really like having Mondays off because, like, the majority of other people are working then, and the city is a little bit quieter. Camping spots are easier to find. I'm glad you like it. I do like it. Am I doing Inktober? Lace, that's such a good question. Oh my goodness. So, we comprise this list. I mean, like, me and, like, regulars in the chat and the Discord. Gasps. I love that. I don't know why that gets me every time. Gasp. But it really does. We created a list. It's called Puntober, and yes, it's the same rules as Inktober, but try to make as many puns as you can while you are drawing. This is the list. We posted it in our Discord as well, posted it on our Instagram. If you want to follow along, amazing. If you want to do nothing, amazing. But yes, we will be doing some form of Inktober this year, and I'm very excited. I'm actually, like, excited. I want to do some, like, Puntober sketching ideas on stream if we have time. I always say that, like, if we have time, then we never have time, because I'm blabbing away, and yeah, and I take, like, too long to, like, draw a little hole in an ear, like, that type of stuff. But I'd like to get some just, like, loose stuff done. Maybe. Yeah, I'm excited about it. There's, like, a couple. I feel like I started off with Megan's Monstera because for whatever reason I thought that was going to be the easiest. Because, like, Monstera is already, like, monster. It's like a Monstera. I thought it would be really cool. I'm adding one more element to it, and I want all of my illustrations to be nautical themed, which is my prompt on day 31 is nautical, but all of mine are going to be nautical themed, and they're going to be puns. That's the only one you don't understand. A monstera is a type of plant. It's a it's a fancy house plant. Put zero thought into your word. That means it's the best kind of word then. It came naturally to you. So I you apologize in advance. Don't apologize. I think it's a great word. I enjoy drawing monsteras. They're trendy, you know? They're part of that hipster lifestyle. You labored over yours. You really did. You really did. Not as much as I'm gonna call her out, but Jess, I was like really badgering Jess, and she would not give me a word, and then she finally gave me pancake, and I was like, I feel like this was an attack, kind of, but. Oh yeah. You mostly speak Spanish, right, Lace? But like, Lace, I remember last stream you were like coming in hot with the puns. So an attack. Yeah, exactly. A monstera is like, it's like a heart-shaped leaf. It looks like that. But then it has like, I think, like this is a monstera, right? Yeah, they're pretty, I think, easy to draw. I mean, I'm doing a really quick, I think they have a little bit more like subtleties to them, but like, yeah, this is a monstera. Ooh, like a monstera, but it's like a pot and like, yeah, there. See, I'm already done. I was going to say clue for my word. I would have worked great with your nautical theme too. When I saw Jess put pancake, I busted out laughing. Yeah, I got the grasp of it. I already saw one in IKEA. They're a great IKEA plant. You are right. Or a monstera. That's good. Or a mascara. Like what? It's like a monstera plant, but it has great mascara. See, this is why I'm like, I was getting a little worried with Puntober because I was like, I don't know if I can do this, but I really like hashing out ideas with you guys. Eli can draw those lashes. Yeah. You were thinking of mascara? Okay. With a couple of these, I'm like, I don't want to be like too obvious, but maybe none of it is obvious. Fill bucket, don't fail me now. Oh, it failed me. Dang it. Oh, because I'm on the wrong layer. Classic move. I should like, every time I'm on drawing on a wrong layer, I should like start punishing myself by like having to give out, like gift a sub to someone. Like it literally costs me money if I draw on the wrong layer. Could you imagine? So many people on Twitter were stoked on it. I need to remind everyone that our Twitch streams are truly the way to prep. Your list has different words like names. So the names, if you look on, which one did I post on Instagram? Yeah. So the one in Discord with the names on it, like this one, um, like Megan gave the word Monstera. Twisted Zephyr, who is in our Discord, gave the word potato. Oh, I should have capitalized the P in potato. Whoops. Jello Potato, which is also confusing, is a person. And so I didn't post that one on Instagram, and I can see why that's confusing. I guess like if you've been around on the stream, you might know some of these people, but so the list, the Instagram list is a little bit more like inclusive, I think. I think having a sub theme like what you're doing spices it up. Yeah, more cohesive, less random. That's what I've done the past 2 years, and it's worked out for me. Like my last year, I was trying to make it like as trailer park themed as possible. Yeah, no worries, Lace. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Not a worry. Not a worry at all. Just because you're new doesn't mean you can't contribute. Trailer park themed. Yeah, it was like when I was drawing like a bunch of raccoons and possums and turtles. It was like I was like, give me the animals that you would find. They were all. It was like rodent themed. I don't know why I said trailer park because they were like they had like trucker hats, the diesel weasels. Yeah, the diesel weasel. Yeah, maybe I'm putting a bad name out for trailer parks. It was very hillbilly. Yeah, exactly. Our Turtles trailer park, though, I feel like they are a little classier. I don't know. The way I was drawing them, I don't know if they were classy. I wonder if I have last year's my Inktober project from last year. Let me see if I can open it. Open. Cheesetober. There's a whole Cheesetober folder on here, so I'm hoping that's it. Open. These are all the sketches. For whatever reason, I have it in pieces. Yeah, so this was my Inktober project from last year. This is half of it. Let me get the other half. So like this guy in the boot. He's a little bit more like I don't know. He's like hillbilly. Hillbilly is a good word. Like these guys. Oh, look at this corn banana. That's fun. Yeah. October is a month for our challenge. Oh, Sierra introduced you to D&D December. That's fun. And you also posted like Sword Timber. Oh, I want to bring this crow back for Scarecrow. Yeah, he's definitely gonna come back. This guy was my favorite. Though this guy was also really fun. Yeah, I want to do another big scene like this, except it's gonna be nautical. It'll be so radical, it's nautical. I always like the word radical. Radical, dude. Yeah, whatever floats your boat. I think like that's like the biggest thing out of the October art challenges is like do whatever you want. I will be traditional inking mine. And then digitizing them. That's the plan. That's the plan. I don't know why that reminds you of a Goofy movie. That's great because the Goofy movie was actually my inspiration for some of it. The Lester's Possum Park was definitely the inspiration for these two. So you are not far off. And the fact that it reminds you of a Goofy movie is a true honor. Also the possums. Yes, the possums. Lester's Possum Park. Did I draw some of this on the wrong layer again? I did. What the heck? What layer is that even on? Oh my gosh. It's just a stream of wrong layers. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum. Timothy 130. How are you? All I see is some asterisks. I think you might have said something not good. You've been censored. I hope Hope you're a real person, Timothy. It would make me sad if you weren't. Bum, 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 bum. Bot Timothy. Skymall came down with the hammer. Bot Timothy? But Timothy? But it was a bot. I think it definitely was a bot. Thanks for coming down with the hammer, Carter. No hesitation. I love the no hesitation hammer. It makes me happy when I see it. Divine justice eyes in the sky. Where's our little band hammer? Oh, there it is. Hold on. The band hammer. I'm all about the cut transition. There it is. The band hammer. Todd, what's good? We've already had to ban someone, Todd. Sorry, I'm late. Got stuck playing the new remake Sonic game that just dropped. That's a great excuse. That's a fantastic excuse. Mallrats' movie is kind of a play on words between that and Sky Mall, which is a terrible in-flight catalog. Is the Sky Mall is it still like a real thing? Do they still have Sky Mall? Sometimes I forget you can rotate the canvas. I have nowhere else to buy my LOTR regalia. It went bankrupt. Okay, so now it's just it's an old reference now. A lot of people probably won't know it. You know, I never know. I didn't know what a Sky Mall was until meeting you, Carter. I thought it was just like a concept that you made up. I just like the imagery of like a Sky Mall rat. I don't know. Like a great mall in the sky and there's rats and maybe they got there with jetpacks. Like a rat with a jetpack. I forget how to draw rats. I used to draw a lot of them. Jetpack rat. Oh, it needs a tail. Rats have tails. How does the tail not burn up with the jetpack on? Must get. This is for you, Carter. The mall in the sky keeps on turning. Oh, is that Rocket Rat? It's the rat going to the Sky Mall, obviously. Is that not obvious? That he's super stoked on the savings that he's gonna get at the Sky Mall? Come on. I don't see the Sky Mall. Oh my gosh. It's a big old... This isn't a Sky Mall. What am I drawing? I don't know what a Sky Mall looks like, alright? You're right, it's not obvious, Todd. Does anyone still wear fanny packs? I'm asking, like, do you guys wear fanny packs? It reminds me of the old Genesis game, Rocket Knight Adventures. I don't know that one. Rocket Knight. Dave Ricks remembers that game. Should we play it? I mean, but mostly like a cross bag, not standard fanny pack style. Like a messenger bag. You like you buy the fanny pack but you wear it messenger style? Nope. I don't wear a fanny pack. That's a hard no. I'm a big fan of the fanny pack. You can keep your snacks in there. I went backpacking and one of my friends had a fanny pack and I was like, dang, I am jealous. Mainly because the snacks were so acceptable. We call them koala, don't know why. Like fanny packs are called koalas? That's kind of cute, and I kind of like that. A little koala pack? Aw. In Venezuela, they do. Oh. I like koalas because I feel like I learn something new about koalas all the time. Like, they have the smoothest brain of any mammal. Apparently, they're just really dumb. I store my stacks like squirrels and chipmunks. Like, just in little crevices of your house. That's how you get ants. Or just in your cheeks. Koalas are cute, not so bright. If you ever want to watch something scary, koala bears fighting each other is terrifying, turns out. They make really crazy noises. Same for pandas. Pandas. Yeah, pandas are like... I love pandas so much, but you gotta think that like, they are nature's mistake. They eat like the least nutritional thing that they can find. They're black and white in an environment that is green. Try to look at red pandas. They are so cute. Red pandas are very cute. I'm a big fan of red pandas. Pandas are so cute. Like, I'm not gonna lie, pandas they're one of my favorites. I love them so much. But again, they are so dumb. Depends. If I'm going out, then cheeks. If I have guests, I hide them in cracks and crevices. Okay, that's fair. It's very kind of you, David, to think of your guests. We should put Red Panda in the Puntober list somewhere. That could be someone's sub theme for Puntober, just red pandas. That would be really cute, actually. I could get into that. Like a nautical red panda. He's got like the little like bucket hat on and like a little raincoat. He's so cute. Sailor Panda? Oh, wow. But I took that as Sailor Moon. But what if Sailor Moon was a panda? Just like a chubby panda, but with the Sailor Moon outfit on? I need that. That's the content I'm missing in my life. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Good thinking, Megan. Good thinking. Reminds you of something you did? Well, show the class, Lace. If you put it in the Discord, I'll bring it up. Remember the Sailor Moon challenge? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. The Sailor Moon challenge, but it's just a panda. Where can I post it in the Discord? In the art channel in the Discord. Let me see. Can I just create invite? Copy. Bam. Oh, you're already in. If you're already in the Discord server, there's a channel that says share stuff, and there's an artwork. If it's something that you didn't make, you can just post it in general. The general chat works. Oh, there's a big discussion going on in the general chat that I've missed out on. What's going on in there, guys? What's going on in that general chat? I see aspect ratios. Just folks dropping knowledge. I guess so. I guess so. I signed up for Stitch Fix. I don't know if people listen to podcasts out there, but I was getting so many ads for Stitch Fix, and the ads finally got to me, and I signed up. I signed up. Check the artwork. I'm checking. Oh my gosh. This is so good. This is so good. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm going to bring it up. Bam, look at this. Like, you did what I was thinking. You did exactly what I was thinking. Lace, this is a thing of beauty. This is the most magical thing I've seen all day. Wow. Like, this is exactly what I was thinking, but you did the red panda, and I was thinking a much chubbier, fatter, just regular old black and white panda. Great job, Lace. I'm gonna give it so many emotes. So many emotes. I'm gonna give it a cheese one, you know, just for good measure. There we go. Sailor Nook? Oh, is this Tom Nook? I'm not very good at Animal Crossing. I just thought he was a little red panda. Let me see here. Let's get back to my Photoshop. There we go. A Tanuki. Yeah, that's right. But this is Nook from Animal Crossing. He's not a red panda. It's Tom is a Tanuki. Sailor Nook. That's I should have gotten it, Lace. I was a little slow. I was a little slow on the uptake today. I haven't been getting very much sleep. Actually, I got a lot of sleep last night. Like, I got like too much sleep last night. Lack of proteins. I shouldn't have told that story. I shouldn't have said that story. Didn't check the nook and crannies. That's good. Way to go. Way to go, David Rick Smith. There's such a creepy little hand over here. Oh my god. When we went camping the past 48 hours on this like wedding. It was a wedding backpacking trip, and I left some food in the car, and some mice broke into the car and ate my food. It was very unfortunate. And amongst that food was some Oreos. Sad to see the Oreos go. And a peach. They really got a hold of my peach. I got that peach from a farmer's market. Mice. Mice can mess with air filters too. I'm sure your food was tastier. Yeah, I've changed an engine filter before and found a mouse nest in it. I was like, great. My engine was just full of mouse poop, probably. Sad, very sad. Those mice were bad. P. Diego over here rhyming, spitting some rhymes. Bum, 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 bum. I'm like a little monkey kid. Yeah, this one is also a commission, yes. All the monkeys are a commission. They want a lot of monkeys. No monkeying around here. Absolutely not. They must be bananas for monkeys. Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know the story behind why they need to be monkeys. Maybe I do. Do I know why they need to be monkeys? Monkeys are just hot right now. The monkey business must continue. Let's go on ape for monkeys. There's got to be a good one for chimps. I'm a chimp for some monkey art, you know? There we go. Monkey see, monkey do. Is no one gonna laugh at my chimp one? thought it was funny. No words. Okay, no words. All right. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging me. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to be acknowledged. I feel like extra proud when I can pun on stream because I struggle. I struggle to talk sometimes. So if I can pun, I'm like, pat on the back, Christopher. You did great. I had the perfect line down, but couldn't laugh or risk messing it up. What are you drawing, Todd? What are you working on? Are you working? Like, is it work related? Can you not tell us? Can you not show the class? Show the class. Work. All right. All right. Hi, it's me, Mello. Welcome in, Mello. Thanks for being here. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a hot second. Thanks for joining, Mello. The Mellow Nation is here. How's everyone today? That's a great question. I'm doing great. Doing amazing, even. Hanging out with you fine folks. On some monkey art. Monkeying around here. Didn't mean to do that at. No worries. No worries. Monkey. Hanking out with us, folks. Hank.
The live stream is a river of energy.
Okay. All right. We can't do this song. We can't do this song.
You, me, the creatures, and the trees, all of those things flow from the live stream. Now, Shinra Electric Power.
Thanks, Shinra. Thanks, Shinra. Hank. We should draw a little Hank. A little Hank to inspire us. How do you draw Hank? Like this. This is how. It's got a little wavy arm. Let's move him down here so he can have some legs. Hank. Hank is a goose. And Instead of saying honk, he says Hank. And that's the goose. Check out the legs on that Hank. Look like chicken legs. No way, little goose legs. Do you think geese get people bumps when people get goosebumps? No. I stole that joke from. Do you ever see the movie Balto? There was a little there's a goose in that movie, and he was like, "It's so cold out here, I'm getting people bumps." He was like a little, I think he was Russian. I get people bumps. David Rick Smith, you haven't seen Balto? I don't. Yeah. I get people bumps. Just the idea of goosebumps is kind of weird too. Little goose. You did long time ago, yeah. I wonder if that movie holds up. I remember the animation and it was like, if I look back on it, it's like very rigid and like blocky, a lot of squares. Hey, don't forget Todd Upright Redeemed, draw me a doodle. I did not see that. I don't see all of the chat. I'm sorry. I did not see the draw me a doodle. Todd. Let me open. I gotta find it. I always have to find it. I need to put it in a better spot. Draw me a doodle. Doodle page. Doodle. Do the doodle dance. Draw me a Hank. A Russian Hank? You're the second person to ask for a Russian character. You want another goose? I did not know Balto was Don Bluth. Oh man, I need to add that to my Don Bluth list of things. I started to go through Don Bluth movies. I did Secret of Nim, All Dogs Go to Heaven, with the fuzzy little hat. A Hank doppelganger. Okay, all right. Maybe he's like Inkliner. Okay. HB. Or with an Adidas track jacket. Oh my god. How would you even draw a track jacket on a freaking goose? Maybe he's... He's got some very sensual eyes at the moment. Bro, yes, Adidas. My dad works there. Your dad works for Adidas? That's crazy. I mean, Hank is a sensual being. Maybe he's got some like Adidas shoot footwear on. I was already planning on drawing some Adidas footwear today. So Let's get this hat on him. Let's get the hat on him. How do you make him? The hat might just make him look Canadian. I guess he is a Canadian goose. He's a Canadian goose that got lost in Russia? And shell toes are perfect. What? Russian goose hired by Canadian to coach their Olympic team. Glass of vodka while playing chess. That's pretty Russian. That's true. Wow, this Hank is like... I don't know about this Hank. Jeez. I was thinking of a different style hat. What were you thinking? You could say he's hankering for a good coach, and what you were thinking of a different style? What other style is there? Oh, like the big the furry one. You're right. The one I'm drawing is more Canadian. Well, this is Todd's drawing. Maybe we should consult Todd. Oh, I like this better. You're right, Megan. You're right. I didn't mean to boss you around from beyond the garage door. I didn't mean to boss you around. That's so funny. Are you not the boss? The doodle page is collaborative, you know? Should he have like a little thing on it? Like an emblem here? Nah. Maybe. Should he have an emblem? Could he do a salute? He's got little arms. Hank can't forget his Russian roots. Hey, thank you for being a friend. Polly? I'm gonna call you Polly. Thanks for being here, Polly. If you want to be called something different, let me know. Thank you for being a friend. I don't think he's gonna salute. Maybe he plays chess? Let's make some Russian. We were thinking the tracksuit. He could have jacket. Todd, I'm looking at you here. What am I supposed to be drawing? I do kind of like the tracksuit idea. All right, let me try the tracksuit. Okay, so they do have like a little bit of a collar. What does Hank say while surfing? Hank 10. Great job. Great job. Dos Vedan? Danya? Dos Vedan? I don't know what that means. Like a twirling dervish. Ooh. Is he gonna have Adidas shoes on? Dos Vedanya? Dos Vedanya is goodbye in Russian. I did not know that. Full Adidas. Full Adidas. Well, maybe he needs some like just some Sambas. I had Sambas. So quiet. We're here for you, Mellow. It's a mellow stream. And I'm concentrating on this very important Hank. All right, I think he's good. Okay. I need to give him some space. So who's caught up on What If? Wait, is What If ongoing? I thought it was just like a movie. Is it a series? Oh, it's a series? I had no idea. Hey, Hot. Thanks for following. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna give this guy some space. Give this guy some space. How many episodes is What If slated for? And where can you watch it? Is it Disney? It must be Disney Plus. I'm bringing back the Centralize here. Do you want walleyes? This is your drawing, Todd. Okay, slated for 4. Slated for 4. Thank you for updating me. Russian Hank is very focused. I'm enjoying the Central Russian turned Canadian. Man, Hank's backstory is just getting more and more fleshed out. I want a comic. You're good at saying that, Todd. When someone draws something funny, you're like, okay, now I want the entire production done. I want to see some character turns by tomorrow. Some color options by the end of day. Please have this fleshed out. If you haven't hired a team already, what are you doing? I demand all. Character turns. I don't know if I've done a full character turn. I probably should. It'd probably be great practice. These aren't looking like Sambas, but that's okay. Yeah, kind of are. They're Samba-ish. Hint of Samba. Hint of Samba. Line art. Never tried, but it looks quite the same. Would this be... Oh my gosh, Megan. How do you even make that character? One day someone will give that chance. Maybe Hank will be a star one day. Maybe. Jello Potato said that they were gonna get a tattoo of Hank. And I'm still waiting to see the proof. Can't forget the Bobby knees. You gonna hold JPA to that? Yeah. I copy and paste. Okay. I thought that was like some special key input that you do. Hank's gonna be a little smaller. He's gonna go right back here. And gonna erase this. What should Todd, should Russian Hank say anything? How you do a Russian A? He could say. Yeah, Hank with the Russian A. Okay, okay. Backwards 3. That backwards 3 is... The Vogue Father, hello! What's good? What's good? How have you been? We're finishing up Draw Me a Doodle that the wonderful Todd Hopart. Guys, something really magical is gonna happen. I'm gonna meet Todd Hopart in person. They say you should never meet your heroes, but gosh darn it, I'm excited to meet this one. Privyet? Privyet is hello in Russian, by the way. I will document this moment. IRL. I'm gonna meet Todd IRL. I don't know if that's magical, more like a curse. No way. No way. Everyone keep an eye out for our IG lives next week. Todd, are you taller in person? Do you have legs? Do you have feet? Also, thank you for making me draw this. This is funny. This is turning out better than I thought. All of my Draw Me a Doodles always turn out better than I anticipate them. People are like, draw me this. I'm like, this is gonna be terrible. And then I draw it and I'm like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. How do you stream? Man, Todd, this is TMI. This is way too TMI. I wish I could show you my feet right now. I did some backpacking and I have the biggest blisters on my feet. It is so gross. But I'm not going to show you. Oh my God, no. Jeez. How do you get up places, right? So defeated. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I went backpacking. This should be a fireside chat, but like I went backpacking for this wedding. This wedding that I went to this past week required that I backpack into the wedding spot, which was very cool. It was very cool. But I have really old hiking shoes and I haven't replaced them for whatever reason. I just need to get better hiking shoes. And a lot of the hike was on scree, which is volcanic ash. So you step and your foot just like moves around a lot. It's like hiking in sand essentially. And oh, fireside chat. Okay, here we go. how do I get the fireside chat? That's this one. There we go. There's a fireside chat. Okay, yeah. So you're essentially just like hiking around in volcanic ash, and I just got a bunch of blisters. And so when it came time to hike back, it was a 6-mile hike in and then 6-mile hike out. And I was going very slowly because of my blisters, and so I was the last one, and the person who had the sunscreen and the med kit, which had like tape and like moleskins and second skin stuff to treat blisters, they were the fastest hiker, and I could not catch up with them. And so I got this like crazy sunburn. My lips are so chapped, and my feet have terrible blisters because I couldn't keep up with the rest of the group. I was this very sad kid yesterday. Yeah, Scree sounds like a race from the MCU. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, so that's my fireside chat story, and the reason why, one of the many reasons why I'm not going to show you my feet, but they're gnarly right now. Back to the drawing. Mellow. That's a great emoji, Mellow. What a tease. Here, wait, let me show you a photo from the wedding because it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Let me show you. Oh, the horse is in the way. We'll get Yo-Yo out of there. Yeah. It was pretty, this magic moment. Yeah, I was pretty stoked. I thought you were gonna say, let me show you a photo of my feet. No, I did. Todd, I'll text you. Todd, I'll text you. But yeah, this was from the wedding. Pretty crazy. Like, these are old volcanoes right here, behind us. So it was like, and all of this, like, all this stuff down here is just, it's just scree. It's all scree. It was pretty nuts. I would have brought out a drone. I wanted to, but I just couldn't carry it. I couldn't. I wanted to pack in like so many things, but we were backpacking, and so it was, all I could carry was like the camera equipment and like enough water, so I would survive. I kind of want to edit that photo. I also want to finish this drawing. So much I want to do. So much to get done. And I need a bio break. This coffee's going through me. A drone would have been really cool. A drone would have been cool. Okay. I'll be right back. I shouldn't write BRB. I should actually just put up the screen. Do you guys want ads or do you want BRB? Let's roll some ads. We haven't done that in a while. Hey, are you tired of creating beautiful works of art? Yeah, I am. Are you making art, or are you just making a mess? Or are you just boring? Why is the camera on me? What you need is a healthy dose of Twitch. Twitch brings you the art without any of the hassle. Sit back, relax, pull up a screen and just watch. Enjoy your time while someone else creates a masterpiece. So come on in and join the chat.
Side effects may include increased creativity, stuff to talk about at work, a new perspective on life, emote collecting, an increase in water consumption, and fun.
When you put in a hard day's work tending the ranch, and beans and dogs just aren't cutting it anymore, you need something with a little more kick. That's where Yeehaw sauce comes in. It'll put a little extra pep in your step. Don't settle for anything less. Get your Yeehaw sauce today. Hey, are you tired of creating beautiful works of art?
Yeah, I am.
Are you making art, or are you just making a mess? Or are you just boring?
Why is the camera on me?
What you need is a healthy dose of Twitch. Twitch brings you the art without any of the hassle. Sit back, relax, pull up a screen and just watch. Enjoy your time while someone else creates a masterpiece. So come on in and join the chat.
Side effects may include increased creativity, stuff to talk about at work, a new perspective on life, emote collecting, an increase in water consumption, and fun.
When you put in a hard day's work tending the ranch, and beans and dogs just aren't cutting it anymore, you need something with a little more kick. That's where Yeehaw sauce comes in. It'll put a little extra pep in your step. Don't settle for anything less. Get your Yeehaw sauce today. Hey, are you tired of creating beautiful works of art?
Yeah, I am.
Are you making art, or are you just making a mess? Or are you just boring?
Why is the camera on me?
What you need is a healthy dose of Twitch. Twitch brings you the art without any of the hassle. Sit back, relax, pull up a screen and just watch. Enjoy your time while someone else creates a masterpiece. So come on in and join the chat.
Side effects may include increased creativity, stuff to talk about at work, a new perspective on life, emote collecting, an increase in water consumption, and fun.
When you put in a hard day's work tending the ranch, and beans and dogs just aren't cutting it anymore, you need something with a little more kick. That's where Yeehaw sauce comes in. It'll put a
I have a new mask. There we go. You can't really see it because it's like green screened out, but it's Finn and Jake. It's Finn giving Jake a hug. It's so cute. There we go. Okay, let's get back to this Photoshop thing. Where did Megan bought it for me. Megan, where did these masks come from? The dreadful Amazon. Oh. Well, thank you regardless. It's really nice. I have a long face, a protruding schnoz, and so not all masks work for me, but this mask works really nice. You got some sick AF Mortal Kombat masks too. Yeah, they are cool. The Mortal Kombat ones are cool. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Finn and Jake one more. Finn and Jake, just such wholesome content. There's a new Adventure Time movie out today. I think it comes out today. It's all about Peppermint Butler. Pep Butt. Anyone excited for the Spider-Man movie coming out? Oh yeah. Spider-Man looks great. Do you think it's... Megan, you've been on this Mephisto train for so long. It's never gonna happen. He is the key. The key to what? To so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So, Mello, I don't know if that answers your question, but yeah, there's a few people in here that are very excited about the new Spider-Man movie. I am one of them. I will definitely see it. There's a few movies coming out that I think I'm excited to see. Dune being one of them. Yeah, Dune. Dune. I think Dune is going to be one of those movies that's actually better than the book. That's probably a hot take that people are not going to agree with me on, but I didn't enjoy the book. They need to do the Spider-Man pointing meme. Oh my God, Mello, you're right. That's so funny. If they don't do that, then like, what are they doing? They gave it a 10 out of 10. Who's they? Are you talking about Dune? And David Rick Smith, why are you saying Dune so ominously? Dune. No reason. If they don't, I'm going to give them a 65 on Rotten Tomatoes. That's fair. That's fair, Mello. They'll deserve it if they don't do it. At least a nod to it, you know? Like come on. This is part of our culture at this point. Sorry, I got quiet again. I'm going into concentration mode. Concentrate. 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 GameSpot gave it a 10. Oh my goodness. If they don't... I need to update this guide. Does anyone have any suggestions on new words to teach our little robot guy? I'm down to teach him new words. Hank? Hank would be a good one. What should he do? What should he do if we do Hank? I can't let you do that, Dave. Warning, warning. Weasel, how you doing? How you been? Good to see you in here. Howdy, howdy. Does anyone remember Ghost Rider? Like the Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider? Because I try to forget that movie. But I know who Ghost Rider is. Open the pod door, Wakambot. I thought, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna take that back, Mello. I remember Ghost Rider, and I haven't seen it in years. Maybe I should rewatch it, see if it holds up. Hasta la vista, baby. That's also good. This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it. I only know the actor is Nicolas Cage. Has anyone seen Pig yet? I really want to see this movie. Mainly for all the Portland references, but also Nicolas Cage seems pretty great in it. Thank you for correcting my spelling. Some Spanish-speaking people here for our keep it honest. Fact check us. Bro, they need to bring him back. I haven't seen him since 2011. I think that they are planning on bringing Ghost Rider back. I don't know how, though. Like, he would be really cool in the next Doctor Strange movie. Like, Doctor Strange Ghost Rider would be super cool. Should also rewatch. I think it would at least be like hilarious at this point, because like that Ghost Rider came out like before Marvel like really hit their stride, and I don't think it was. Did it predate like Marvel being Disney? They brought Ghost Rider back in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I did not know that. Him whipping his bike, bro. Yeah, it's super cool. It's super cool. Just like his whole imagery is like pretty. It's pretty BA. It's pretty BA. After the new Blade movie. Oh, I forgot that that Blade is also coming back. I forgot that he's like also Blade is like part of the MCU. Both are very horror based. Yeah, if they went like a darker route with Ghost Rider, I think that would be really cool. Because he like fights Satan, doesn't he? But let's be thankful I never got the Deacon Frost symbol tattoo. I don't know what that is, Megan. I'm sorry. Ron Perlman and Norman Reedus were in a Blade sequel. Norman Reedus was? Bro, Ghost Rider and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Nah, bro, I missed the other version of Ghost Rider. You looked way cooler. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. probably had a much smaller budget. So, like, there's probably only so much they could do. He's, like, such, like, a CG-based character now that, like, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. probably just didn't have the budget for something of that caliber, which is unfortunate. Which, like, I'm really surprised that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. brought him in. I'm gonna have to go and look at this. I haven't watched any of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Is it worth going through? Preptember, Cartoon Katie, what's good? I'm finishing up a commission before going over the Preptember list. If anyone is new in the chat, we are doing a Puntober this year. This list has some of these have 2 words on them, like Sierra and Apocalypse. Sierra is a person. The first word is a person. I see how that's a little confusing, and I apologize for that. And so Sierra wants us to do Apocalypse. The best Tober. Condiments is my favorite prompt on there. I'm like trying to figure out what to do for condiments. Like relish would be pretty good. I did a Monstera, but it's not really a pun. Well, if you want to show the class, Weasel. Mellomations, thanks for posting in Discord. I relish the opportunity to make puns and about condiments. Yes, Katie, exactly. Monstera is tricky. I'll have to let the ideas grow a bit. You're good. You're good. You're good. We were already doing a Monstera. Like this was like my idea for Monstera. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go back to my like usual MO for Puntober and draw some stuff. I want to bring that polar bear that I did back. The polar bear is gonna be there. Some raccoons in nautical gear will be in there. So like polar bears. Maybe a walrus or 2, some seals maybe. Did you hear about the first restaurant to open on the moon? It had great food, but no atmosphere. Mellow, that was great. That was great. No atmosphere. I shared in Discord. Sick. I thought Monstera sounded like a crappy He-Man character Monster had. Let's check this out. Let's check this out. Monster. Oh my gosh. What are you wearing? Why? This jawline is so good, and that upper lip. Wow, this is impressive. I like how the the bottom earlobe connects to the bottom of his jaw. That's some fine work. This is some fine work, Weasel. Monstera energy drink. That's also good. What else have we got in here? Mello, thank you for the wonderful smiley face. It's a little creepy, I'm not gonna lie. What else we got? So Lace shared this beautiful piece of work with us earlier. This is wonderful. I really appreciate it. Sailor Nook. This is what I'm working on right now. Yo, David Ricksmith. This is awesome. Your environments have just been like getting more and more detailed, and this is like traditional pen and ink work. Like that fence is so good. I really like the negative space around like the it's not like lattice work. It's not a lattice. The detail around the grate is like what you didn't draw and what you didn't ink is very impressive. Very impressive. This is a sword. Oh yeah, so sword timber is happening right now, and I thought that was pretty cool. Megan shared this with us, so if someone isn't doing enough art challenges right now, start on sword timber. It's not too late. Whoa, this is wild. I didn't see this one. This must be from Twisted Zephyr. So cool. Yeah, this is Twisted Zephyr. Some original characters. This blue. I love this blue over on the right here. I've been just vibing with that color. It's so cool. Yeah, so if you aren't watching the streams on Tuesdays, Sierra has been creating breakfast characters and making them fight. And she did a lot of work on Tuesday. She got these 2 drawings out, and it looks like this big beef boy is the winner over cold pizza in the morning. Wait, this isn't the cold pizza one. What was this? It was like an rice omelet. Ron Chen is an amazing artist. If you guys don't know him, Megan, maybe you should drop his link. This is what I was working on last week. More stuff from Sierra. The Iron Skillet Tournament. That's right. That's right. Meme Capable is building a robot, and so much of it goes right over my head. But apparently he got his robot to look at the Mona Lisa, and it recognized that it was a person. This was wonderful. This was from Cintiq Showdown. This was a lot of fun. Oh, the Helioscope crew will be at RCC. That will be fun to go check them out. Some great stuff from Kazi. Kazi and Twisted Zephyr just put out so much work. It's crazy. Some donuts. Gotta love donut art. Don't you love donuts? I feel like we're caught up. Meme Capable putting out more work. Yeah, if you want people to check out what's going on with your artwork, definitely post it in the Discord. I think we're mostly caught up. But thanks everyone for posting in the Discord. Weasel, this is brilliant and I love it. And also my eyes hurt. Mello, thanks for the jokes. What does a house wear? A dress. That's funny. That is good. That is good. Thanks for dropping that link, Megan. Yeah, Ron Chan is he's a Portland artist, and his work is his inking work is just wow, next level. And he draws like really like nerdy things that I'm into as well, like Final Fantasy stuff, like Pokemon. It's great. It's great. I'm really into it. And a lot of it's like really traditional work. Okie dokie mon? What are you referencing there? I like it. Mello, did you say that it was your dad? He works at Adidas? Because I'm going to draw some Adidas shoes now. Yeah, that's cool. That's super cool. The Adidas headquarters are here in Portland, and I went to the Adidas employee store the other day and tried to buy some sneakers. I didn't find any that I liked. I was really disappointed. He works there? That's wait, so he works here in Portland? That's rad. Seems like a cool place to work. Okie dokie mana, it's all the Pokemon that are overly agreeable, just making it up. So is he an Adidad? That's Weasel. Weasel. I feel like we don't get a whole lot of puns from you, Weasel. So you get you did two. You did a whole drawing, and then you did that in chat. So this is for you, Weasel. No, in Indiana, I really like NMDC. Oh, so he works at Adidas in Indiana. That's cool. I think I understand. I hope. I need to get me a pair of Adidas. Actually, some like Adidas high tops like this would be really cool. And I actually really like this color scheme. Have you ever tried inking another artist's work? No. Well, guys, gotta go. It's really late for me over here. Hope to see you next Friday. Have a nice one. Hey, Lace. Have a great one. Thanks for being here. Always appreciate it. And thanks for posting in the Discord. Really like seeing your work. Hilarious stuff. Keep up that good work. So is it called that's hard to say, Weasel. Adidas Indiana. Adidiana? Okay, I'm done with that, Weasel. My brain did like short circuit for a second there. Does not compute. What is your favorite lo-fi song? I thought they were all just one song. It just keeps going. But for a while, I was listening to the Samurai Champloo lo-fi mix and the... What's that other one? What's the space one? Oh, that made me tear up with giggles. Here's your favorite one. You might not be. I don't think you can post links in the chat. You'd have to post it in the Discord. Okay, yeah, you can post it in general. That's great. General channel and welcome to Discord server. Yeah. I won't be able to play it now because so many like lo-fi beats aren't stream safe, and we could either like get muted or like get a DMCA strike. But I'll listen to it later for sure. So apparently hummingbirds are very territorial. Did you just get attacked? Have you ever played some music with your friends only to realize you were the only ones enjoying it? Yes, I've done that before. And then I was just like, you guys aren't friends anymore. I blamed them. It was not my fault. If so, what was the music? I feel like I would probably just wasn't reading the room very well. kitchen window that goes after anything that comes near his food. Does that include like fingers and people and eyeballs? I feel like getting stuck in the eye by a hummingbird is probably one of the worst experiences ever. Could you imagine? Death by hummingbird? I'm sorry if you're an uncultured swine. I can't appreciate incredible musical stylings of Rush. I played some Megadeth for one of my friends, and I could see their eyes glaze over. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Metal is not for everyone. Honestly, like, a lot of, like, metal, especially speed metal, it makes me tired. I don't know what it is. But, like, it takes a lot for me to, like, keep up with it. And so, like, I just get tired. It's, like, exhausting. But it definitely has its, like, place. It's a lot to listen to. A good amount is. Next time I play some music, I put on some mariachi music from my iPod just to troll them. Now that would be fun. I could get into that. What's that? Pink Martini? Have you ever listened to Pink Martini? You listen to a ton of jazz at your house. You've been trying to get me to listen to jazz for like a couple weeks now. I think you're just on a jazz kick, Megan. You've been like dropping hints like, oh, just listen to jazz. Like, oh, did you know there's a Portland jazz radio station? Did you know? Did you know that? I'm like, yeah, Megan, I know. I get it. Just kidding. It's been like a year cake. I fell asleep to metal in high school a lot. Well, that's the thing. Like, I think metal makes me tired. And I feel like I could fall asleep to it. Thank you, Megan. Thank you. Start with Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers, and you can branch out from there. Okay. I heard so much jazz in college around the music building. Aren't you like classically trained, David Vick Smith? You play like a few instruments. Yeah. It's funny that you're like, you're like a classically trained musician, but you're like Megadeth. Heck yeah. I love it. Most metal bands start with classical music and work from there. Metallica were all classically trained. Oh, that's some fun knowledge to drop. That's cool. I didn't know that. Truth, look at Iron Maiden. Run to the hills. Run for your lives. Alright, I'm done. I'm sorry. Can anyone hit those notes? Keep doing karaoke. No, we're done. We're done. Cartoon Katie is another person I'm gonna meet IRL. Katie, I want you to know this. Megan said I could not pick you up at the airport in a dinosaur costume. She said no. And just so you know that, when you're not picked up at the airport in a dinosaur costume, it was not because of me. But yes for me? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I need him to help. Yeah, apparently I have to work. She said, no, you have to work. You cannot pick up people from the airport in a dinosaur costume. I was about to throw down on a sweet dino costume. But also, if you see someone in a dino suit, please don't go with them. Dino is not Christopher. Oh my god. Unless it is. Man, this ink work might be done. Pretty stoked about this. Let's put, you know what I'm feeling for color on this? Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. I will trust all dinosaurs blindly. Oh my gosh. Who is this weird dino dude? All chances to wear a dino suit have gone extinct. Oh my god, David Rigsmith. Color inside the lines. Coloring inside the lines is like overrated, right? So overrated. So overrated. When did that become a thing? When because I remember like distinctly as a child that like coloring inside the lines, it's like a concept, right? Is it like judge motor skills? When you're like starting to color as a kid, is it like a concept that kids like have to learn to, I don't know. You could do it where it's like the old 50s. I really like that style. Here, I'll do that in just a second. After I color this in, I'll shift it over. See what that looks like. I think that's a really cool style. And every time I see it, I'm like, I should do that more. And then I never do it. It's not an artist trying to make creatives conform. But I think it was like our parents or like teachers. It is a very conforming thing. It must be like when you're like first and second grade and they're like trying to teach you how to like write, like when you're learning how to like read and write. And it's probably to like gain control over a pencil. And so they teach you to color inside the lines to like help you practice getting those like motor functions down. That's probably it. Because like, I don't know if I agree with like the whole concept as I'm trying to color inside the lines here. The folks trying to curb the creativity of others and children. Yeah, what the heck. I like to forget all the lines, overstep bound. Katie, you're really good at drawing outside the lines. You do it well. Where we are going, we don't need lines. Amazing. Amazing. That's what Gandalf said to Frodo at the end of the third movie, right? I feel like if I did lineless art, I just have a blank canvas, though. That's true. I really like taking the line away from my colors sometimes, though. I think it's really funny. Like this. Like, this is kind of cool. Alright, so what happens when we shift it over a smidgen? Yeah, like, that's pretty dope. Actually, I really like that. It can create an interesting silhouette. Yeah, it can. It creates just some like really fun shapes. I kind of want to keep that for now. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. I'm gonna put it back. But I'm gonna duplicate it. So if I want it the other way, I can put it back. The Vogfather redeemed Draw Me a Doodle. It adds nice highlights too. Yeah, it does. Vogfather, I see you. And how did this happen where the Draw Me a Doodle keeps coming up more than once? Ooh, no. We need to go yellow with this. What was I thinking? Ooh, that's bad. It's like not enough contrast, but it's pretty fun. The Vogfather, what do you want for a doodle? Let's do this doodle page time. I feel like we're running out of space for the doodles. But will you honor the Draw Me a Doodle? A singing half-peeled banana with hair. Half-peeled with hair. A singing half-peeled banana with hair. Okay, I can do that. I will honor this Draw Me a Doodle. If it happens again, I will not honor it. I need to move the dino over. That's what life has come to. The dino must move. JPA's dino. Nice. Okay, there it is. This banana is getting a front row seat. Okay, so snow people. This is excellent. Shoot. There we go. There we go. There we go. Where did Carter's Yerba Mate mouse go? His would be like up front. There he is. There we go. Cool. All right, let's draw this. Banana. I can't believe there has not been a banana on here yet. There's just a whole like food thing down here. That's bananas. This doodle redemption is very, very appealing to me. But I'm going to have to end stream soon because I'm not peeling well. I'm just kidding. I'm not ending stream soon. Oh, shoot. I am ending stream soon. Oh, do you know what kind of hair you want on this banana? Mullet? Oh no. Horseshoe? What's a horseshoe? Where it's like just balding on top? Yep. That looks terrible. The Vogfather, if you don't want that, I completely understand. How about hair like Conan O'Brien? Ooh, actually, that's not a bad idea. He's got like that big old flip. How to draw Conan O'Brien hair. Like a faux pompadour. I feel like I'm not doing it justice here. Pompadour is a fun word. I had to do some Googling, I'm not gonna lie. Anything goes on the Doodle Challenge. All right, how we looking, the Vogfather? How we looking? Do you need Conan O'Brien hair reference? Yeah, I did. May the power of ref be with you. Looking good so far. All right, let's do. Let's make him a little smaller. Let's do some line work. Classic cartoon. What's he singing? What's a good banana song? Banana phone? I've been feeling, or I've been peeling, coming in the air tonight. Banana. Equals and bananas. Banana Man. His hair needs to be bigger. There's a particular banana streamer that I am friends with that is going to see this. You have a... What does that mean, you have a banana streamer? I am so intrigued by what you just said. Is their whole thing just banana? Did they just eat bananas on stream? A bananule? I would watch a banana streamer. I am so confused and intrigued. Hold on. All right, how's this banana looking? Any more details from this banana that we're forgetting? Bananas are my business, and business is by Megadeth. Elvis Presley? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that a lot. Well, kids logging off and leaving. This is a peeling good chat. Megan! Goodbye. I'll see you next week. Get ready for a crazy week next week. Be super fun. Next week is Rose City Comic Con, and it will be my first con. And we're gonna have a booth. I think I'm actually not gonna be streaming next week. I should have told that to Lace Gamer, as they were leaving, because he said see you next week, and I was like, yeah, same time, and that's not true. I don't know if I'll be streaming next Friday. I'm not streaming. The boss just said I'm not streaming. Unless I like come in at a different time and just take over a different stream. Second breakfast? Sierra's taking over the Friday stream. Okay. This double dose of the iron skillet. I will not be here next week. I'm gonna do a surprise stream. Megan, you can't stop the surprise stream. I want waffles so bad now watching this too. Katie, get some dinner. The Vlogfather, how's this looking? I was gonna call it done. I just made dinner. I still want waffles. All good. Thanks, man. Awesome. I'm pretty happy with how. I'm really glad I got the reference for Conan O'Brien's hair. I was really fudging it up. Ooh, some fudge on top of waffles. Sounds great. Bananas in fudge are so great. Like, that's what's like a banana split, right? Omaha has a con. Will Wacom be there? I doubt it. I doubt it. I won't be there. Always room for pancakes. I mean waffles. David Rick Smith, don't you start this. Don't you start this. Pancakes are easier to make though. I agree, but that's what makes waffles better. It's, you know, you gotta work for them. I think I finished this line work. I'm not gonna lie. Dang. I gotta get going. But I did not do any Preptober except for my Monstera. I will be posting some Preptember stuff, but if anyone wants to follow along with our Puntober list, you can check it out in our Discord, on our Instagram, and I've even made like a separate channel for all Puntober related things if people want to start sharing what they're doing. All we got in the Omaha on our cow print paintings and stop signs with bullet holes in them. Oh man, the sky was looking ominous, so I asked Siri, "Surely it's not going to rain today?" And she replied, "Yes, it is, and don't call me Shirley." That's really funny. Siri's got some sass to her. Michael Scott cooked his foot that way? I don't know. I think that was a George Foreman, David Rick Smith. Was he making waffles in the George Foreman? Can you do that? I like at the end where he's like trying to put his foot in the MRI, because that's also the episode where like Dwight gets a concussion and he gets like really nice. Oops. The pun award came up. Bella, are you still telling jokes? What happened when a faucet, tomato, and some lettuce ran a race together? The lettuce was ahead, the faucet was running, and the tomato was trying to catch up. Ooh, that's good. That's like 3 jokes in 1. Well done. Well played, Mello. Yeah, so next week is going to be a little different. Megan will be Monday. Tuesday will be Sierra. Wednesday will be Eli. I might be messing this up. Thursday. I don't think Carter is going to stream on Thursday. He might be. Carter, if you're out there and you're going to stream on say, you got to tell the people. Next week is Rose City Comic-Con, and we will have a booth there. So I will be setting up a booth, so I will not be streaming next week. But check out our Instagram and our Instagram lives. Megan's waving at me from outside. Check out the Instagram live. Yeah, it's just gonna be a good time. I am streaming hard next week. Okay, I don't know why you gotta say it in all caps like that. Why won't skeletons fight each other? They just don't have the guts. That's true. Don't lead us astray. I won't. I just know that I won't be streaming on Friday. How about that? But we are getting Todd Hopper and Cartoon Katie under the same roof. So who knows what will happen. All right? All right. Have a great weekend, everyone. I hope you guys get out to something cool. Happy September. Happy Preptember. I hope people are going to do stuff for the Puntober. I'm excited about it, and I am going to start working on that. Have a great one, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.